Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a tarot collective for today. Today is Saturday. It is March 28th, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're using the Straight Talking Tarot by Hattie Thorne. You can find this at hattiethorne.com. You can also find it in her Etsy shop. I was seeing like one of those, like little, like a child's little sand pit, but it's like portable. I don't know if they still do them, but they used to do them in the shape of a turtle. And you would fill it with sand, and then it had like a little lid. You could put the lid on it when the kids aren't playing in it, and it's pretty small. Like it's for like little kids, But it was blue. Like shouldn't have been green. Almost kind of like one of those things, maybe like where you buy it and it comes in a box, and they have the one on display, but you buy it and you get it home and you take it out of the box, and you're like, wait a minute, this isn't green, this is blue. Who? How did they get a blue plastic turtle? It's like receipt. It's like getting something that you weren't expecting. It's like getting something that you didn't ask for. Does that make sense? We got 2 on the table. Holy shit. Hold on. Okay. Look at that. Okay, we got 9 on the table. We're going to do one more shuffle here. I'm seeing like a seagull and a pelican. We got 10 with bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands, Temperance, Death. Top of the deck. Oh. 10 of Swords. Judgment. The World. Ace of Wands. All right, let me show you what we got. We got the Hermit, my namesake. We've got 2 of Swords. I love these cards, y'all. Look at these cards. Look at how cool they are. I love them. Again, it's tarot, but it's got Oracle in there. It'd be great for beginners such as myself, because I still consider myself a beginner. We got Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, I didn't shout out how many majors we had because I was just busy like looking at the cards. We got the Empress. We got Ace of Swords. We got the King of Pentacles. We got 5 of Wands. We got 4 of Wands. we got 3 of Wands. A lot of wands here, a lot of wands. And then bottom of the deck, we got 2 of Pentacles. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie. Like somebody is seeking the truth in a situation. Somebody is very guarded. Somebody is very much trying to make choices with their head rather than their heart. Somebody with the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles, like somebody has God on their side. Somebody has karma on their side. Somebody is like sitting in their purpose. And it's like there's all this bullshit going on around them with the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Wands. And it's not with this necessarily the 4 and the 3 of Wands are bad. It's just all these wands. It's just giving me like fuckery. Like there's a lot of fuckery going on in the background. And this person is just sitting here like doing my own thing, living my life. And people are doing shit in the background. This would be like, and this is just an example, right? But this would just be like me doing my own thing, living my life. If you follow, if you subscribe, you guys know that's I let go and I let God probably like 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago. Not that I don't co-create my life with God, because I do, but like I do my own thing. Like, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I get up in the morning, I get dressed, I feed the cats, I go to work for 10 hours a day, I come home, I feed the cats, I eat dinner, I do YouTube, I walk 4 miles, maybe less, maybe more. I watch YouTube, I do my weightlifting, I go to bed. Like 4 days out of the week, like my life revolves around work. Sometimes 5 if I volunteer on Sundays, right, which I haven't done in a while, but I am doing it tomorrow. On my days off, I do my own thing. Sometimes I hang out with a couple of friends. I go to the beach, I watch the sunrise, I sit out in the sun, I exercise, I walk. But in the background, like people that I'm no longer friends with, past lovers, like there's a lot of hoopla going on. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be in like me involved in it. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be bullshit directed at me. It's just like somebody is surrounded by some toxic karmic bullshit. Like somebody is really waking up to the fact with this Ace of Swords. Somebody's really waking up to the fact that they might literally have to let everybody in their life go. And that's not to say that you can't still talk to a person, you can't still wish a person well and all that stuff. But you get to a point in your life where you recognize that you can't take people with you, you know? Like it's not my job to carry another person. It's not my job to pay somebody's way. It's not my job to constantly give advice to somebody that never fucking takes it, right? And it's not that you can't step back and wish them love and move on with your life. You can. But the person that you're leaving is going to look at it a whole different way. Like that person is going to be pissed. That person is going to be vengeful. Not always, not always, but a lot of the time, let's just be honest. And I've been there. I've been there. If you guys follow, if you guys subscribe, you guys know last year I went through something with 2 of my friends at work, the guy I fell in love with. And I'm literally just not friends with any of them now. I'm not friends with any of them, not him and not the two women. And it's funny because I told my other friend, I said, you know what? Let the kids be kids. They all act like juvenile teenagers. Let them all do that. I'm gonna be the adult. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna live my fucking life, and I'm just gonna totally forget about them. And it's not that I hate them. It's not that, like, I'm pissed at them. I just I don't want to be involved in that. I don't know what is going on there. I was talking about it with another friend on Thursday. I, like, there's just something. There's just Call me crazy. There's just something very low vibrational about telling your two girlfriends that you're in love with somebody, and then they turn around and they go be friends with that man and leave you in the dust. There's just something so low vibrational about that. And the only time I ever really came close to doing something like that myself was when I had gotten into a rift with the ex best friend because she had introduced me to her guy friend, and I developed a crush on him. And I believe it was mutual because I learned that after the fact. But I developed a crush on him, and she came out and asked me about it. And I was honest with her because, I thought she was my best friend. Well, after that, it was all downhill from there. And that's why I stopped talking to her the first time we went no contact, because I told her that I had a crush on him, and she's like, well, I'm in love with him. And I'm like, you're in love with him? If you're in love with him, like, did you guys talk about it? Like, why aren't you together? And she goes, no, he's not interested. And I'm like, so, and I told her, I said, it's just a crush. Like, I have no interest in pursuing that. Like, at the time, I only had a part-time job at Yankee Candle at the mall. I wasn't driving. I was taking the bus everywhere. Was I going back to school? Was I not going back to school? Like, I had a lot going on personally. So, like, I was not getting involved with that guy. And I told her, I said, I have, like, I, I, I have a crush on him, but it's not going to happen. Like, you don't have to worry about that. Like, I had so much other stuff going on. And I didn't even talk to her about that, which is probably another wake up call that we weren't really friends because I didn't tell her everything that was going on. Anyway, we ended up having a falling out. I got pissed at her because she was just acting so immature. Like, she was calling me names and saying that I was a whore and all this stuff, and it's like, I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything with this guy. Like, I was nowhere near involved with that guy. So I just said, you know what? Like, I think I'm going to go my own way. I think you should go your own way. Let's not be friends anymore. And I stopped talking to her. In, I don't know how many years it was. 5 years? I don't know. More than that. Um, I messaged her, texted her a few times, just like offshoot texts, but nothing serious. And I really was living my own life. Like, I wasn't having anything to do with her, and I wasn't sure as hell wasn't having anything to do with him. And then I just started getting my shit together, and I got my license and all that. And I went on a vacation with my mom in the summer, and I just happened to be like, I'm going to text him and see what's going on with him. And him and I went back and forth, and I kind of told her about the situation that was going on. And he basically said he was interested and we should get together. And we ended up getting together when I came back. But we didn't get together till like the fall, like later in the fall, almost winter. And then we were supposed to see each other again, like it was a month. It was months later. Again, I was so busy. I was doing all kinds of stuff. So we were supposed to see each other again like months later, and it just never happened. I had some stuff happen, and I texted him and explained like, "Hey, I can't see you." Blah 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 blah. And no response. No response. But that first situation with the ex best friend, was the closest I came to, like, breaking the girl code, if that makes sense. And I do look at it that way, but I don't look at it that way because her and I stopped being friends, but I still kind of look at it like breaking the girl code. I go back and forth about it. That whole situation is literally what should have made me not go back to that friendship. And yet I did. And yet I did. And I don't think anybody deserves abuse, not at all, but me going back to that situation, knowing that she was so bitter and angry about that in the first place, I mean, what did I expect to happen? Like, there was no enlightenment there. She was not at all enlightened. If anything, she lost her faith. She lost her hope. She lost her belief in God. Like she was going downhill rapidly. And like I jumped aboard the train thinking, "Woohoo! This is my best friend." And that train was crashing, man. That train crashed. But yeah, like there could be a lot of bullshit going on in the background behind whoever this Empress, King of Pentacles, Hermit energy is. This five of Wands card, Hetty Thorne put on the at the Oracle part. She put ego, competition, success, rivalry, noise, crossed wires, opinions, drama, error, conflict, disagreement, fighting. Like there's a lot going on that card. Like that's a lot of stuff going on behind someone's back. And again, I don't think if this is you, if this resonates for you, like you're oblivious. Or for the most part you're oblivious. Cuz again, you're doing your own thing. But whoever this is, whoever these people are, friends, family, lovers, ex-lovers, whatever, the kids, if you have kids, like there's some crazy shit going on behind somebody's back. Hmm. Yeah. And people, so I kind of got something similar in the last reading. I just posted a collective to YouTube, but something about a roller coaster, except this time I'm seeing an actual roller coaster, and it's like somebody's on the roller coaster and it just keeps going round and round, almost like a kiddie roller coaster. Like if you ever see like a little kiddie roller coaster where it's not really a circle, but it like goes up a little hill and then it goes down and then up a little hill and then it goes back around. Like it just keeps going back around and then like somebody doesn't realize that there's a never-ending loop of bullshit going on behind their back. There could be gossip too. There could be gossip. The funny thing is with this Ace of Swords and this Two of Pentacles, right? Like somebody's getting clarity on this. Somebody is finally figuring out, like, oh shit, like people are doing shit behind my back and I didn't even notice. But whoever you are, like you're gonna adapt. You're gonna figure it out. Like you're gonna take in all this negativity and you're gonna transmute it into positivity for yourself. I don't even think, for the most part, whoever you are, I don't even think you're gonna acknowledge this shit. I think you're just going to see it, with your third eye. You're going to intuitively pick up on stuff. You're going to get the clarity you need via messages, whatever the case, and you're going to see what's going on, and you're going to be like, nope, I'm good. I'm going to keep moving. People like to get other people stuck in situations too. Like people don't like it when people are healing, They want people to remain stagnant. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm not seeing anything else. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you all have a fabulous Saturday, a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you later. Bye.